Leo, thank you for joining me for the April mid-month reading. We are going to dive into the energies using the sacred, no, it's not sacred. It is sacred, but that's not the name of it. Spiritual Tarot deck. And with this deck, this tarot deck, we are going to find out what Spirit has to say to you, what you can kind of expect, what those overarching energies are for the remaining 2 weeks of April, heading into May, I suppose. Maybe it's not exact 2 weeks, right? It may spill over, but nonetheless, these are the energies that Spirit wants you to take a look at, right? To take a peek at. So let's get 3 cards for our, just stop it. Sorry. Let's get 3 cards for our beautiful Leos. I am just making a mess of your cards here. Does life feel messy for you right now? Is that what's going on, guys? I'm with you. I'd like to feel a little bit of a sense of organization at this point. Can we just put all the pieces together now? Can we just have it all line up? And you know what? When it's all lined up and everything's going a particular way, and then we go, yeah, I'm kind of bored. Let's shake it up a bit. But I think that we've had some pretty good shakeups for a number of weeks now. It's been a wild moving, ride moving into 2025. Here we are at the beginning of the, I guess, the calendar, the astrological year. And it's been interesting. Okay, let's try this again. Thank you for your patience. Okay, Leo. Second card, please, for Leo. First card is the King of Cups on its side. Oh, second card. Let's show you this. King of Cups on its side. Okay. Second card. Ace of Cups upright. It's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good, Leo. And then the third card is the Queen of Pentacles on her side. Okay, so we have a lot of energies supporting this reading that are strong potentials, right? But those potentials, no, I don't think that they're potentials. That's not true. It doesn't feel completely accurate. What feels accurate is the messiness of the cards, the sporadic beginning to this reading, the sporadic beginning to our astrological year. I think that what's going on is the organization that is attempting to take place, or you are trying to support falling into place here, is emotional stability to sustain your happiness. Because I do believe that you do feel optimistic and happy at this point. I mean, you are the sign of optimism, right? In order to secure your material stability and well-being. Okay, so this is Taurus. We're moving into Taurus the 20th or so of April, right? That is about stability. That is about being grounded. That is about having a certainty in our what we value. Okay, a certainty in our resources. But it seems to me that you're looking for like everything to fall into place so that it's sustainable. Your happiness is sustainable. Your financial well-being is sustainable. You have a consistency in uplifting events or uplifting experiences. You have a consistency in expanded income. I could probably say that may be true for a lot of us, but it's very profound in your reading. This is where your attention definitely is at this point. How do I sustain my happiness? How do I sustain my well-being? Well, at the same, and without compromising. I think that there we go, in the, without compromising this glorious life. Let's go ahead and get some clarifiers for you. Let's go deeper. Let's go deeper here, Leo. Let's go deeper. Okay, let's get 2 cards, please, Spirit, for the King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups here? Show us what we need to know, Spirit. The Magician. Of course. But of course. I keep doing this. Good gosh. That is the 10 of Cups. Sorry, let's go ahead and just put those out here for you guys to see a little bit better. 10 of Cups on its side, Magician upright. Okay, so what you're doing is you are recognizing the balance in all of the areas of your life, okay? So you feel like that you, as you create balance, all wishes can be fulfilled. But not just all wishes being fulfilled. The wishes that you want fulfilled are a part of your divine blueprint. Okay, because this is very resonant of the Wheel of Fortune as it's depicted in this deck. See how all roads lead to this? That's your destiny right there in the middle. That is, again, wishes fulfilled, right? And you're noticing what you're saying here to your, what this narrative, it looks like you're recognizing within yourself, is that balance is needed in order for me to be able to move and change and shift and manipulate in all the most in the most positive sense of the word, my reality, to mold it into what I feel called to do. What I feel called to do. I need balance in order to fulfill what I feel called to do with my life, where I feel like everything in my life has been leading me up to this point of destiny, this point of service. We have here to support our, clarify our beautiful Ace of Cups, this new potential of happiness that you have tapped into. You cracked the egg open. It's like the egg has been cracked open and you see all of the good stuff inside, that golden egg. You're living it. And you want it to continue and you want to feel supported. Okay, so this Ace of Cups, and it's being tapped into your divine purpose. That's what it is here, Leo. Tapped into what feels purposeful, and meaningful to you. Being seen and recognized for it. So, also the Page of Wands. There has been a very distinct interpretation of the Six of Wands today. And that it's exactly 100% true for this reading as well. I check in what the interpretation of the card is for each reading individually, of course. And what this Six of Wands is not just about promotion, not just about being recognized. It's about being seen. It's about being respected for what you do and what you know. It's others having a recognition of your ability to make powerful, mature, emotionally mature decisions. Being an emotionally mature, because this one for you goes even a step further. And of course it does. You're Leo, right? You got to be extra, don't you? So it's not just the same as everybody else. It wouldn't be, because Leos are not like anybody else. And you're not like each other either. So I just have to say, I know 2 Leos that are born on the exact same day, and they would never even dream of conceding that they are remotely like the other person. They will not. They do not. And I think it's hilarious and it's fantastic, and I love every second of it. Okay, so we have here this 6 of Wands that has been showing up as somebody who is a respectable maker of decisions that affects other people. Okay, so I'm making strong, mature decisions that impact other people's lives. Yours goes a step further, and it is the respected leader, because the Leo is the leader, right? You are the respected leader. You are the wisdom, the one who has the fire, the passion, the drive to fulfill this purposeful mission that you feel called to, and to be respected as and seen and recognized out there in the open. People see you for the leader that you are. And now here is the Page of Wands. Now this could put you in the position of the messenger. Okay, so you're the one that is sharing the messages with people. But I don't really think so. What I think it is that this Page of Wands says that you're waiting for some information. You're ready. You're ready. You know your purpose. You know that you're prepared for it. You know that you have the skills to be the leader. And now you're waiting for something. There's another piece to it. Now, I don't think that the piece that we get quite to the Queen of Pentacles just yet. I think that we need some of that, more of that information from that messenger. All right, there's Temperance as a clarifier for the messenger, the Page of Wands, what you're going to be able, how you're going to make that move. That's what it is. You're curious about how exactly you're going to be able to show up, how exactly you're going to be able to make that move. Let's get one more, please. I don't think you're going to like this. I don't think so. It's true, and there's truth to it that you will appreciate, but I don't know that you're necessarily going to like it, and I still want to go further, okay? So we have Temperance here along with the 3 of Cups. This Temperance is about tempering your will. Tempering, it's not trying to push things faster than they're ready to go. It's being patient. And I don't think that you like the idea of being patient at this point. You know too much. You're too aware, okay? Here's the thing, is that you're the one that doesn't want to lose your balance. Remember that, please. Okay, let's remember that you are looking to sustain long-term emotional maturity, sustain this elevated emotional state to be able to sustain your financial well-being in an ever-expanding way. Okay, so let's take that into account here. This is a card of emotional support. Now, this could be you joining a group of people that are emotionally supportive. This could be you being this leader here of an emotional support group, a group that supports other people, that you get to lead and guide other people in some way. And they find that community, they find that connection, and that connection allows you to be the bringer of the knowledge, sure. But this Temperance, I know that that's your hang up right there. That's your hang up. So let's go into that Temperance a little bit more. Temperance, please define here for us a little bit deeper for. Okay. We have Judgment reversed along with the Knight of Wands upright. Again, you're wanting to race ahead. You're wanting this to go faster than it is. You're ready to take bold action. And you haven't got that message yet. That clarion call. The triumphant, oh God, it's this moment. It's this moment that you're waiting for. This moment that you're you're aware is going to happen, is meant to happen, should be happening, in order for you to race onward. There's this intuitive part inside of you that knows you're being led, you're being guided. Your intuition is spot on this. Tell me more about that Judgment, please. I can feel the frustration. I can feel it for you here, Leo. There is the Queen of Wands. Underneath this, this didn't change. I was shuffling cards there, and the Moon card stayed at the bottom of the deck, which means that you intuitively are spot on. Okay, you're trusting that intuition. Absolutely, absolutely. So, and that's why you can't really move forward without this piece of information. And here it is. This is the Nine of Pentacles, and I believe that does go right over there with the Queen of Pentacles. It's a segue into the Queen of Pentacles. But here's the thing, is that you don't feel like you have all of the confidence to be able to move completely forward independently. This is you knowing your truth and being able to, it doesn't matter who's with me or who's not with me, I'm going. Right? I'm going. I'm speaking my truth. I'm living my truth. I'm over here. I'm doing my thing. I think that you're looking for some message that tells you that you are stable, that your passion, your dream, your community that you're wanting to build, this life calling that you're so ready to be immersed in, you haven't gotten the message yet that you are completely stable to move forward. And I would have to say that this is now where we're coming into the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is return on investment. It's strategic. It's the strategy of wealth consciousness that you invest and you get more back, right? And so you are be very clear with where you put your attention. This is what this Queen knows, exactly where to put your attention. All right, so let's go into these Earth cards here and get some more information. I do want to say that underneath here, we have two Aries cards that have shown up here. This Aries is like this new beginning. It is. You're like, I know it. I know I'm a new me. I know that my life is going to be very different. I'm ready for this new path. You're so prepared and you are so ready. You've done all of the things. And now you're looking for the sense of security and the sense of stability within it. And it's 100% game on. All right. Let's go into these pentacles and find out what Spirit has to say to you about the grounded and security and certainty in the financial aspect of this. We have the Two of Swords reversed. That means that you're seeing it the way that you are perceiving this situation is very well, it's already defined. It's A or it's B, but there's something there that another option, a C option, C. Look, the C's behind her. Look, that's SEA. I'm talking about the letter C also, but is it a coincidence? I don't think so. There's a third option available for you that you cannot SEE C yet. Oh my God, you got all the C's in there. I know. That was bad, wasn't it? All right, let's keep going here. Okay. Oh. All right. What's your third option? Looks like Spirit's trying to hand it to you. Looks like Spirit is trying to show you, trying to provide this opportunity. You have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, which puts you in the position of being the leader, okay? A spiritual guide. Maybe there is somebody who is spiritual in your life that has been guiding you and been advising you in some way, but also could be that others are coming to you for that wisdom, right? Again, with that middle of that reading, this group coming to you as someone who's able to make those strong, mature decisions, right? So this is you being a teacher. This is the wisdom keeper, right? So Spirit is saying here to you that you have been given this opportunity. You're not seeing it for what it's worth at this point, and it's only a perception thing, because what's going on is you are balancing. Because I think when I see this Two of Pentacles, this is like I'm trying to balance my life. I've got so many things pulling for my attention that I can't see, SEE, the opportunity, the third option, that is behind me in the C, the SEA. I know how dad joke-y, terrible, and cringy this is, okay? I get it, but it's just coming up, and I'm just reading the cards, and this is how Spirit's delivering it. So take it up with these guys, all right? I'm just the messenger. All right, so you're not aware of the grandness of the opportunity that you have right now, because you're being pulled in different directions, which is what you're saying. Like, Tamra, we already discussed this at the beginning of the reading. I know that what I need to, in order to have all of my dreams come true within my divine blueprint, is balance, so I can be the manifester. I need balance. This is what you're saying. I need balance. I think that you looking at your life as if you don't have balance is what's throwing your balance off. Trust me, I know. Probably not what you want to hear. But it is a perception thing at this point. This is a card of you can't see what's in that cup. You're ignoring it. This is saying there's options all around you, but you're blinded to it. This is saying your ships are coming in, but you're so busy, you can't see it. You're in a position of potentially, again, growing that financial well-being within this supportive system that you're creating, being some sort of leader, some sort of guide, okay, this calling that you know is yours, okay, and it's this, you're this point of stability for other people. It feels like the more that you can appreciate that is really what puts this seed firmly in the ground and grows it. And the thing here is that your impatience, because you're saying, this is the narrative I'm hearing. I want it and I don't have it. I need balance in order to get it. There's so many things pulling for my attention. I need balance. I don't have balance. And Spirit's saying, if you appreciate where you have gotten yourself in this life, where you're at, if you appreciate where you're at right now, and you adopt, not adapt, because the adaptation will come. But if you can adopt the attitude and mantra and perception right now that you are balanced, that part of the creation process is kind of all over the place a little bit. There's a lot coming at you. There's a lot that you know you're ready to accomplish. A lot that you know that you're ready to engage in. A whole new life for yourself, right? A lot that you know is available for you. But as long as you say that you are imbalanced, and as long as you say that you don't have everything in place right now in order for you to be living the life that you want, if that doesn't quite work right there, does it? I mean, it's kind of what you're saying, but in order for all of this to manifest in the magnitude that you know is available, what you need to do is just tell yourself how balanced you are, how perfectly perfect everything is, and how privileged and abundant you are to have the knowledge that you do, how proud you are of yourself for getting you where you're at. And it's that way of thinking that will clear up any sense of chaos around you and help you to be able to nurture then, because she understands like a mother would. She's pregnant there. That it takes nurturing to grow something, not a demand for it to be done now. Everything in this reading tells me, especially this one right here, where you cannot let other things get in your way, but that's what the way that this is typically read here. The Seven of Wands. Like, hold your line, hold the boundary, don't let anything get in your way. Hold your own, hold your space there, right? Hold the line. That's what it is. Hold the line, like you're in the front lines of war, right? Don't let anybody cross your boundaries. Don't let anything distract you. That's what this card typically is interpreted as. However, this one for you is saying you're the one holding the high ground. You're the one that's in the very best position out of all of these people here, out of everybody else. You're the one that actually is in the best position for success. This card represents Leo. No, it does. It's Leo. It's a Leo card. But it represents Mars in Leo is what I meant to say. Mars is entering Leo. You are at the top of your game, and Spirit is saying, recognize it. Recognize that you are the Hierophant. You are the Magician. You are the strong leader. And you are the one that gets to manifest the expanded material well-being. You are the one that is emotionally secure and mature if you choose to be. And you are the one that is tapped into Source, that allows things that have been difficult to now be easy. The stumbling stone becomes a stepping block when you're tapped into Source. And you get to be the source of that direction for other people as well. I think that you are the thing that you are representing for other people within this group. You are the one that is, where is this? You are the one that is confident and powerful. And it just takes a little bit of tweaking in the way that you're seeing this situation. And I would say that really honoring and having deep respect and reverence for yourself, because this is how others want to see you and are able to see you. But I think that you giving that to yourself first in every moment, being consistently aware of, is the narrative that I'm giving myself, is the conversation that I'm having with myself, is the demands that I'm putting on myself, are these consistent with the amount of, with respect for self, and with the respect that you know that other people have for you as well as they come to you, as you are the fulfiller of this divine personal prophecy, right? This divine blueprint. If the card is on the table, the energy is available. This card is not reversed. Still would be the energy available. You just would have to turn it around, right? This is saying what you want is to stabilize this self-care, this ability to nurture your dreams, tend to them as if they're a small child, and they will take care of you. As in the financial reward, the abundance in all things. It's just a matter, it's a perceptual shift is all that needs to happen. And that's, you're looking for a message to come in to tell you that you're stable. But here's the thing, is that the message can only come from you accepting that you're already there. You're already the thing. which is why you're the one that is in this calling, right? Because you're the thing. If you weren't, you wouldn't know this is your calling, right? So accepting that you are there, that you do have balance in your life, you have the knowledge necessary, you have all of the pieces that are necessary, you're prepared, you're ready. The acknowledgement of that is what will grow it, and grow it faster than you saying, I'm out of balance and I need to manifest. You've already manifested it. You've been paying attention to it for a long time. You've been growing it for a long time. Appreciate what you have done. Appreciate where you are, and you will see the return, financial return, the financial gain for that very rapidly. Okay? All right, Leo, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every one of you. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Until then, do take care. I love you all.